Stories have ingredients. The ingredients come together to make a recipe for a story. And if you follow that recipe, you end up with a story. So what's our first ingredient? Well, that's going to be characters. So I'm going to introduce you to the dude and his dog. The dude and his dog. Isn't that a most amazing story? What? You're saying no? Of course it's not a good story. It's boring. There's just a dude and a dog. Very boring. We need some more. We need another ingredient. We need to add a setting. Here we go. The dude and his dog are at the park. Is that a fantastic story? Well, you're right. It's not a fantastic story. It's still boring. The dude and the dog are at the park. Who cares? That's dull. Something needs to happen. Well, those things that happen are called plot events. The plot's kind of the story, and the events are the things that happen that the characters react to. So, let's make a plot event. The dog sees a squirrel. The squirrel runs away. The dog chases the squirrel. Well, now the dude can't find his dog. So the dude starts chasing that dog, and he's yelling for him, "Dog! Dog!" And he runs all over the park. He runs to the trees. He runs to the lake. He goes up and down. He goes left. He goes right. He looks high. He looks low. He searches and searches, and he finally finds that dog. He gives that dog a big old hug, and everyone is happily ever after. Now, is that a story? Yeah. Stuff happens. There are plot events. Things happen to the characters in the setting. So, what was our first plot event? There was a squirrel, and the dog chased it. The dog reacted to the squirrel. Well, when the dog ran away, the dude reacts to the dog, and he chases him. And then, because the dude's been chasing the dog all around, he finds the dog, and he gives him a big hug. That's a story. But you know what? These ingredients work with every story. You know these guys? Yeah, that's Batman and Robin. They're characters. Batman and Robin are hanging out in Gotham City. Not a good story yet, but when the Joker breaks out of jail and Batman and Robin have to go into the Batmobile and drive into town and go hunt down the Joker, that's plot events. The Joker escapes, so Batman and Robin go after him. That is a story. Think about this character. Elsa becomes very upset because of her powers, and she flees into the mountains of near Arendelle. So Anna has to go after her and try to save her sister and bring her back. Characters, setting, and plot. Stuff has to happen. One more time. You guys know this dude? Yep, that's Lightning McQueen. Let's think about this. There's our character. I know Lightning McQueen hangs out around Radiator Springs. That's our setting. And what happens? Oh, I remember. He's training for the big race. He's training with for his new friend Mater. And he goes out and he races that big race. That is a story. And it's not boring because it has characters, it has setting, and it has plot events.